draw hand a lot in the off season and maybe refined his ability to locate pitches a little bit better. What have you kind of worked on with Shane specifically?
Really nothing as far as like a mechanical thing. It was more of a tempo thing. He was very methodical in his delivery, and we just sped him up. You know, he's a really good athlete, and speeding him up just got him on time a little bit more, and the more he was on time, the better he was able to repeat, and it just kind of came to. I got one right. You get him most wrong.
How good is his stuff when he is on top?
He's really good. You know, I told Meat one day, I was fortunate last year at Kentucky to coach a guy named Zach Thompson, who was a left-handed pitcher, but he's the 18th pick in the draft. And after one bullpen, I came and I said, in that setting alone, he was just as good as Zach was. So I figured that was a first rounder. He's got really good stuff. He's got good ability.
Just to work with a guy like CJ, and he even said it's his third pitching coach, but how do you kind of build that relationship, and where do you kind of see him going this year?
You know, CJ, like you said, I'm his third pitching coach, so he's got an idea of what he's got to do. You know, so I'm just here to help him. You know, he knows how to prepare. I try to give him tidbits along the way, things that I think might help him, but he knows what he has to do every day. So it's just being there for him and being a resource and just holding him accountable when he's starting to slide off or getting lazy, stuff like that. But just he knows what he's got to do, so I'm just there to help.
What do you like about what he brings to the table?
He's just got a slow heartbeat, man. The game doesn't get fast for him. You know, there's been times where I'll try to speed guys up in drills, where it's like PFP's, pitchers fielded practice. I'll try to get him going and get him out of control, and he just never does. He's just got a slow heartbeat. He knows how to slow the game down, and that's probably why he's had a ton of success early in his career.
When a guy is coming off a year like he had last year, do you have to motivate him, or I guess every guy's different, but do you feel like you have to motivate him, or is he wired that way? I
think he's wired that way, and he's got a lot going on this year too. You know what I mean? It's a draft, so you have those motivations too. And I think, you know, the fact that I'm his third pitching coach, you know, I come in, he's got something to prove every time. You know what I mean? Because I told him the first day that he don't have that Friday job. He's gonna have to earn it, and he's showed up every day and he's worked his butt off.
So he's trying to get that fourth pitch going, work on the slider. What can that do for him, you think?
I think it'd be a huge help because the curveball's so big, and it's, you know, it's not a huge swing and miss pitch. Usually the guys will either take it for a strike, you know, or it's a ball down. So if he can just learn to throw like a short little slider in there and in certain counts, I think it would just make all his other pitches that more effective. And he's picked it up pretty easy. He's a good athlete.
What's the bullpen like? Coach Martin was saying that you guys are still trying to figure it out. Some guys who might be forces that can go on the front end, or some that can help you in late innings. What's it been like trying to figure it out as you guys go?
You know, I think we're still got that going, but I think we'll have a lot of options. You know, I think we'll be able to match up the game. Like if, you know, our starters are able to give us 6, I think we can really match it up those last 3 innings and make it really difficult for guys. I think we have enough quality right-handers, enough quality left-handers where if we need to play that game, we could. Or we could just let it, you know, I feel comfortable enough where if a guy goes 6, giving the ball to reliever and let him get the last 9 outs. You know, I think so however the game's dictating, we can really be flexible in that and just be able to beat teams in a lot of different ways.
Is Antonio a good example of that, of a guy who could start free and give you good innings? Or
Yeah, I'd trust him starting on the weekend for us, or just giving him the ball if a guy's struggling in the third and just let him roll or whatever it may be. He can do anything.